Hey everyone, and welcome again to Daily Dope. In this video, we are going to take a look at some of the best moments from Season 4 of Buzzfeed Unsolved True Crime. I've already completed this for the Supernatural series, so if you want to check that out, I've provided the link to the complete playlist in the comment box. Also, if you want to join me on this journey, you can always do so by subscribing to this channel. So without any further ado, let's get started.
They both
rock solid. Huh?
almost too rock solid though, and that's what investigators noted. Because it was like, look at me, I'm over here talking to people. Hey, how's it going?
Look at me, this is where I am.
Yeah, look at me, I'm definitely not murdering somebody right now.
It's 3:16 p.m. on this date, and I'm here talking to you.
It's me, Tony Pro. Note the time, note the time.
Let's take a photo with today's newspaper.
Yeah, here's a big clock.
Hoffa. Therefore, it's plausible, if not likely, that this is the car that transported Hoffa to the secondary location where he was killed. Witnesses stated that the driver of the car looked to be a man named Charles Chucky O'Brien, who was known to be like a surrogate son and protege to Hoffa.
The thing to look at is Hoffa probably would not put himself into a dangerous situation unless there were people in the car that he trusted. Yeah. And this guy was one of them. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the key to any good ploy, right? You got to get someone that someone trusts. So like, if someone were going to whack me, and I saw you in the car, I'd go, well, obviously everything's okay. Shane's in the car.
Come on in. We're just going around the block. Come on in, Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Come on in.
Okay, I'm never getting into a car with you ever again.
Get in the car.
His son has said that when he asked O'Brien if he was involved in his father's disappearance, O'Brien quickly fled the room.
Good poker face.
Woo! I don't like that question. See you later.
This is why the mafia works, I gotta be honest, because you've got an entire network of people who are there to assist you and provide alibis and make things happen in covert ways.
Obviously, they're doing deeds of evil, but
sure.
But you can say that you could admire the commitment to unity.
Yeah. I mean, don't kill people.
Don't kill people.
I think we've said that on this show before. I'd like to say it again. Don't murder.
But you could admire the sense of family.
Yeah. Familia.
Vin Diesel, Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
They're all criminals in
got
that movie, by the way. But
they stole DVD players. They should rot in prison for the rest of their lives.
They're straight up murking people on the streets in those movies.
Were they?
Yeah, they're like running people over in cars, causing millions of dollars of property damage, but... Familia. You can ride with me any day. Pass me a Covert.
That Provenzano had threatened to kidnap his loved ones or pull his guts out if he tried to become president of the Teamsters again, as their mutual contempt increased.
I'm gonna pull your guts out. Is that good?
That's pretty good.
That's probably exactly.
I don't even know what you say to someone when they say,
I'm gonna pull your guts out.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I love it.
It's incredibly vivid.
I'm gonna start using that around the office.
Yeah, that's
You cutting that coffee line again? I'm gonna pull your guts out.
Jesus Christ. All right, I guess I'll go to the other coffee machine.
Yeah, that's good.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna pull your guts out.
Don't talk to Shane in the morning.
Also, that's Groot. Like, if you kill someone, great. You just give him a little stab.
He's disemboweling somebody.
Yeah, he's like.
What the fuck? Small intestine, liver. He just throwing. Oh, he's eating it now
eating
too.
It like spaghetti.
He's like one of the Walking Dead zombies. All right, yeah, whatever.
Which the note confirmed. At one point, the teller yelled, "Audrey," the code for a robbery.
Hey, that's a pretty good code word.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Because also, you don't want that code word to spook everyone. So if you're sitting in a bank, waiting in line, and you see one of the tellers go, "Oh, Audrey," you go, "Oh, they're just, calling
I'm
for
pretty
Audrey."
sure that if I was,
but if the banker goes, "Peacock's nest."
Police entered Marjorie's home, which was a mess of dog feces, clothes, and fast food cartons. The police had to wear toxic hazard suits.
I hate all of this story, Ryan. The filth here is making my skin crawl.
This is the woman who had him store a body for her murdered boyfriend.
She must have been real pretty.
Or devious.
I mean, why are you 2 times proposing to a woman whose house is full of dog shit?
Maybe she just had a hook on him, you just can't let go.
Every time he'd go out for a walk and smell a little dog shit, he'd be like, Marjorie.
Marjorie. The aroma.
The aroma of Marjorie.
On May 12th, 1947, Christina eloped with John Ray Kettlewell, a 26-year-old war veteran better known as Jack, after knowing each other for 3 years. Christina's family had a concern about the marriage. Ronald Berry, a 28-year-old immigrant from Italy, was Jack's best friend and a professional ballroom dancer. It's said that Jack, Christina, and Ronald spent an inordinate amount of time together. Christina's sister Helen would comment that the family thought that perhaps Ronald was in love with Christina.
So this is the classic case of two people in a relationship, but then there's this best friend who third wheels quite a bit. For instance, I third wheel you and Sarah all the time.
If I'm Christina, I'm putting myself into Christina's mind right now, you know?
Yeah.
A beautiful woman. I'm married to this man, Jack. What's he got going for him? He was a veteran?
Yeah.
Okay, there's Jack.
It's weird
Great.
to talk to when your eyes are closed.
And
but-
Jack's, let's go elope. Okay, we'll go to the church. Who's this friend of yours?
What's happening right now?
Wow, who is this strapping man who is your friend? This is my friend. Don't worry about him. He's just a lousy professional ballroom dancer. My stars. Mama. I can't get over this guy. That's me putting myself into her mind.
That was highly disturbing. I didn't like it.
I just think if I were a woman in the 40s or 50s, and you meet a professional ballroom dancer,
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
going to be swept off your feet.
but he's in love.
Maybe quite literally if all goes well.
Oh, dear Jesus. Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, sure, I get it. The family was saying that he was in love with her, though, not the other way around.
Oh, so I'm a professional ballroom dancer.
Okay, no, please don't do this again.
My
No,
friend-
please
okay,
don't do this
okay,
again.
All right, okay.
Following the elopement, the Kettlewells spent the next few days at an apartment in Toronto on Tyndall Avenue. Bizarrely, Ronald joined them for the entirety of their honeymoon, and on May 17th, the trio headed out to Ronald's remote cottage in Severn Falls, only accessible by boat.
Now, we could both agree that bringing your best friend along to your honeymoon is an odd choice.
That's a little strange because the honeymoon, I've heard, is for sex.
Yeah, it's for the sexy time, and he's just sitting there in a chair,
Just,
eating a peach.
we're gonna head down to the hot tub after this, or
Hey guys, could you get some more beer in here? I'm getting a little thirsty.
a little weird.
Derek claimed to not remember anything that occurred after 11 a.m. on the day of Christina's death. Ronald was questioned by the police for a grueling 13 hours, in which he provided a 3,000-word statement that the police would describe as, quote, fantastic, end quote.
Fantastic.
I found that very funny too. Great statement. We all were blown away. What a
Just
performance.
imagine the cops reading it and just finally putting it down like, fantastic. I'm sad it's over.
Good read.
Wish I could read it all over again.
Yeah. Good job, sir. You're free.
You ever thought about doing some sci-fi?
You signed the back of this? Over there.
Claims that there were signs and evidence that Christina was very distressed by the, quote, unnatural conduct of her husband and Barry, end quote.
Wait a minute. Were they smooching?
Maybe. I did mention a love triangle up top.
A love triangle.
You were just thinking of a love triangle with Ronald and Christina.
I was doing some heteronormative bullshit.
You were. Unbelievable.
I apologize. Do you think everyone in town was also scratching their heads over were people...
It's 1945, so yeah.
Yeah, a lot to talk about
Yeah,
then.
probably.
So without further ado, let's meet the escape crew. First up, we have the Anglin brothers, John William Anglin and his younger brother Clarence Anglin, both in their early 30s at the time of the escape. The brothers were serving time for robbing a bank together.
I wouldn't mind being in a jail cell with my bro.
Yeah, the thing is, like, being in prison, obviously not ideal.
Yeah.
But you got your bro there with
You got
you,
your
and they
bro.
actually were next door to each other.
That's very fun.
That's very fun.
Yeah.
That's a big bonding
I
moment.
wonder if one of them got the letter like, ooh, where are you going? And I was like,
Like
I'm
it's-
going to Alcatraz. And he was like, me too.
They just jump up and down. Like
Yay!
they got accepted to college together.
Sure enough, on June 12th, on the morning following the escape, when the 7 a.m. bell went off to wake the prisoners, guards discovered that the escapees appeared to still be asleep in their beds. It wasn't until one guard reached into Morris's cell and pushed the head, only for it to roll away and strike the ground, that the guards realized something was wrong. To this day, the dummy head that struck the ground still has the damage that resulted from this fall. It's unknown who came up with the idea to create dummy heads. However, Clarence worked as a barber and had access to human hair trimmings. Either way, Phase 1 deception was a success.
If I were that guard and I reached into that bed oh, wake up, sir. You're missing, or something. You know, his head rolls out.
Yeah.
First, I'd scream. I'd go, ah!
I don't know my own strength. I just
And then I'd
decapitated
just
him.
stand there and go,
Oh.
they did it.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
I would be angry if the craftsmanship weren't so good.
It's very
But
good.
if I pick it up and I see the human hair, I'm thinking, well, they really pulled out all the stops here. I am not a fool. I tell you what, you ever looked out into the waters in that bay?
I've looked out to the waters at night in the ocean. It's scary.
But that bay in particular, I don't like the look of it.
The ocean is scary in the daytime.
It's scary enough, but that bay, scarier than the ocean.
I can't say. I can't speak to that.
It's rocky and it's cold.
The only time I've ever looked at that bay has been in a very fun context. I was watching a group of seals fight each other.
Oh, that's fun.
And it was really fun. They were slapping each other away, and then
Yeah.
one of them fell off. And
But imagine that if you're trying to escape and a seal hops up on your boat, starts slapping you like, you know?
Yeah,
That's not ideal.
I don't think that's ideal. It'd be cute, but it'd be like, come on, man, gotta escape. Very funny. Meet you back on the shore. We'll do this again sometime.
Yeah.
The FBI officially closed their case on the 1962 escape from Alcatraz on December 31st, 1979, over 15 years after their investigation began. However, they add, quote, "It's one mystery we'd all like to solve," end quote. The case is expected to remain open with federal marshals until either the fugitives are arrested, evidence of their deaths is found, or the fugitives reach 99 years of age.
I'll tell you what, on my 99th birthday, I'd be walking into the U.S. Marshal's office and just being like, fuck you
Your
guys.
grandson wheels you in a wheelchair, and you're just sunglasses on, just.
Fuck you, coppers.
It's me. I was drinking Caprinas for the last 30 years. Suck it, coppers. And then you just die in your wheelchair.
Ah! I'm an adult, but sometimes
Why did you start your sentence off with that?
I am an adult.
You said it in a weird way with a weird cadence,
I am an adult,
like you don't believe it.
but sometimes I have the mind of a child. And I think you can relate to that.
Yeah, sure.
Because the whole time I'm hearing this, I don't understand how radiation poisoning works. I don't know what you're envisioning here. I am envisioning essentially a green glow stick.
Yeah, me too. Or you're envisioning like the case that Doc Brown opens in Back to the Future, and he has to put
Just glowing green,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
them pouring the tea,
Like a
and
moon
just
rock.
a glowing green tea that he's drinking. Like,
Yeah, I imagine it's not like that.
No, probably not.
No, it's probably a little bit more.
Or like the
discreet.
ooze from Turtles 2.
Don't think it's like that either. I think it's a little more discreet. Otherwise, he would have been like, "Oh, this tea looks a little odd.
This tea looks like ooze.
It's also neon, so maybe we shouldn't drink it."
Yeah. What is this, ooze long tea? Okay, you can keep going.
I don't think you're done laughing at your own joke. You want some more time?
No,
Do you need some ooze long tea yourself? So stupid.
Yeah, funny when you say it.
Dumb. All right. Well,
You didn't poison this, did you?
I wish I did now.
Oh.
However, Doug was right-handed, and the bullet was behind the left ear. No gun or gun residue was found at the scene of the crime, but a .25 caliber bullet casing was found. The medical examiner said the shot could have been self-inflicted or the work of someone else. Doug's widow said he would have never committed suicide. Curiously, Don Devereaux, the journalist who previously investigated Charles Morgan's case for unsolved mysteries, lived across the street from the site where Doug Johnston was found. Another interesting shared aspect between the two, Johnston's car, a Toyota station wagon, was very similar to Devereaux's. Around this time, Devereaux had a conversation with another journalist who had received a warning from the CIA. This journalist learned from a trusted CIA source that the killing of Doug Johnston was a bot's job and that the bullet was meant for Devereaux. This CIA authority had also claimed that there were still contracts out for Devereaux's death. These threats may have occurred because of Devereaux looking into the death of Charles C. Morgan.
Is that bad for us?
I was thinking that as I was reading this, like, oh shit, this guy is doing a better, I mean, he's essentially doing a very souped up version of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And he almost got a bullet in his head. And the only reason he didn't is because they got the wrong car.
Yeah, for the record, I'm not going to be looking into this much more after this episode.
I'm not looking
at
into
all.
After this episode
I'm
airs.
done with
I'm
it.
done with it too, yeah. I'm just reading the tale. I'm reading
Just
the tale.
read
Don't
the tale,
don't kill the
and then
messenger.
we're done with
Yeah,
it.
okay. But it would be a fruitless effort to kill us. You're not preventing anything. There's no follow-up.
There's no follow-up.
Unless they kill us before the postmortem.
Then you're just going to be drawing more attention to yourself.
You'll be preventing the hot dog that's next installment, which, oh no.
It made it into the main show.
Nope,
we did it.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Keep it in.
No,
Keep
cut
it in.
that out. Cut that out. I'm
Keep
serious.
it in.
Cut that out. That
Keep it in. I'm serious.
There is a sanctuary
Nope.
that is the main episode.
It's infected it, and that's fine.
You cannot
That's
corrupt
fine.
it. Okay, you're gonna cut that out.
Continue.
Meanwhile, William C. Walters, the man whom the boy was taken from, was insistent that the boy was not Bobby Dunbar, but in fact, Bruce Anderson.
That's a fake name. That's not a real name. Bruce Anderson.
Bruce Anderson does seem like a name you would make up if you were like pressed in the moment.
Bruce Anderson.
I don't have any info on his cadence either. Like if they're like, what's his name?
Brick Brown Bruce Anderson.
What was that?
What
was that? What was that? You say that again?
Bruce Anderson.
There it is.
Including the fact that in his beautiful new home, he had just been given a pony and a bicycle.
What are you talking about? He got a pony and a bike? What?
Okay, so this is a very, very tricky case because on one hand, he did not react well to Leslie Dunbar when he first met her.
Sure.
A little bit of time later, now he is accepted he is Bobby Dunbar, but then we find out it's because, not because, but maybe because he was given a pony and a bicycle. Which seems kind of redundant. Why would you need a bicycle if you have a pony? I guess you could, oh, you wouldn't ride the pony. What do you even do with a pony? I guess you pet it.
A bike you can do like
feed it some carrots.
Sick jumps and stuff. Pony not gonna do that.
Yeah, I guess
Pony
you
get
could,
mad if you
I
try
guess
to.
you could do sick jumps.
So were they essentially bribing him? Because I can see him being like, I don't know this lady, I've never met this lady. This lady's gonna give me a pony? This is my mom.
In addition to the items in the gallery, some of the pieces found in Fenn's personal collection include a mummified falcon from King Tut's tomb, Sitting Bull's peace pipe, and a spiritual centerpiece from Custer's Last Stand, appraised at $1.1 million.
A mummified falcon?
Yeah. Sitting Bull's pipe. These are significant pieces of history.
I just want a mummified falcon now. That's good.
I mean, I could see why you would be, a fan of a mummified falcon because you yourself are a weirdo that collects dead bodies.
I don't collect dead bodies.
Being,
I don't.
Butterflies encased in
I have
glass.
a butterfly in glass, and that's it. Perfectly normal to collect those things, especially if I put them all on my wall. It'll be
defensive.
It's going to be beautiful.
I hope I don't end up on that wall.
Keep running your mouth, maybe you will.
You know what's kind of actually scary to me is someone could have found it and just not said anything.
Ryan, I want to find the treasure.
No,
I
but
really do.
No. We go up to the box.
All jokes aside,
we go up to the,
I want this
but if we
fucking
go
treasure.
up to the box, oh, could you imagine though, if we find this treasure? We open it up and it's empty. And there's like a little post-it note that's like, haha, too late. What would you do?
I would start punching a tree until my hands were just bone and blood. I'd be screaming.
But I did bring my big map here, so.
You called this a big map, and
It looked bigger on my desk and online.
Okay, all right.
We could I really just wanted to point at a big map like Walt Disney, which is the main reason why I did this. I retrofitted this back scratcher into a pointer.
Yes. You can point at it with your finger just as effectively.
No, but see.
Oh, well now who looks like an asshole?
Me.
Anyway.
I think it's camouflage. I think it's above ground. Pretty low.
That's shit.
We're probably going to cut to some overproduced montage now of us continuing to search.
Great.
Is that the time to do that now?
I think so.
I'm starting to lose it.
After locking, nature was our treasure. This experience together was our treasure.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
Thought it was a lot of fun.
I'm proud of us.
Mission accomplished.
We committed.
Yeah.
You could take that to the bank, Fenners.
Yeah, well, I was gonna call them pieces of shit, but
you should call them that.
I admire you.
We tried.
We tried our best.
We tried.
You're welcome to make fun of us on your little subreddits.
Yeah, make fun of us all you want. Despite what these outfits suggest, we did take this very seriously.
Yeah.
For a month.
So that was pretty much all about this video. Press the thumbs up button if this video brought a smile on your face. I'm going to upload more for remaining seasons of true crime, so subscribe now to stay with me on this journey. Also, I've completed this for all of the 6 seasons of Supernatural series, so do consider checking them out. See you soon in another such video. Till then, why not watch these which are on the screen?